Hi guys, so I know this is really random and it's been a really long time since I posted on this channel, but yeah, I'm gonna start YouTube again because I'm in a okay, I don't know how to phrase this, but yeah, basically I'm starting again. I'm not deleting my old videos because I really don't care about them, but this video is just gonna explain why I left and basically why I didn't upload for a really long time. I mean, it's almost been 2 years, well, 1 year and a half and a bit, and obviously you can see that I've changed quite a lot. Like, if you look at my old videos, you can see I was quite chubby and overweight, and now I look a lot different. My hair's longer. I'm 16 now. My last video I uploaded I was 14, so you know, I'm 2 years older, so I'm gonna change a lot. And yeah, I'm just gonna start from the point. Like, my last video was about my iPad or something, and I really loved doing YouTube, but then people found out about my YouTube in my school, and at that time I was I was really insecure and I hated myself at that time because I thought I was fat and ugly and things like that. And when people found out, I couldn't handle it because some people took the piss, and it obviously made me very, very sad. And you know, when you just in your mind you kind of deteriorate and make things up, oh, this person's laughing about me, and if someone's laughing really far away, you're thinking, oh, they're laughing at me. And when people found out my YouTube channel, people used to come up to me and ask me about it, or say just really nasty things. Obviously there were the people who were like, oh my god, do YouTube, I love your YouTube, or stuff like that. But you know, you don't really focus on the positives because one negative outweighs all of them. So after that I kind of stopped posting for 5 months, and then I posted that iPad video because I came to the point when I was like, you know what, F them, I don't really care what they think because it's my life and this makes me really happy. And so I posted the iPad video, and obviously my YouTube channel was going really well at the time. I think I was lifting up, and then I just stopped posting altogether, and here's why. This is something really personal, and I'm not saying it because I'm trying to be attention seeker or I want attention. I'm saying it because I want to help people, and also because it would explain a lot as to why I just disappeared, why I changed. So in October 2 years ago, October, I joined the gym because I really wanted to lose weight. I was 11 stone and I was 14 and I was overweight and I just hated myself, and you know, I was always like, oh, I'm fat, I'm ugly. Family used to make fun of me, people in school used to say stuff, or not everyone, of course, because my year's really great, but you know, there's the 1 or 2 people who would use your weight against you in a certain situation, and I just really cared what people thought about me. I still do. I was so insecure. It's actually really, it makes me sad thinking of how much I used to base my life of what other people thought. But yeah, so I joined the gym on October 14th, and then I started going 5 times a week because I was like, how to lose weight? Oh yeah, exercise. So I went 5 times a week, and at first it was going quite well, but then after 4 months going to the gym, I looked exactly the same, and you know, it kind of went a bit downhill. I was exercising more and eating less, and then after 6 months I lost a stone, and I was like, oh my god, this works. So then of course, because eating less and over exercising made me lose weight, I was like, I need to do that more. So it got to the point where I was eating half a meal a day and exercising 4 hours plus, sometimes 6 hours. I used to get home at 11 or 10, and I would go straight after school. I would literally bring my gym clothes with me in my school bag and walk from school to the gym. And you know, it was kind of easier to exercise that much then because I didn't really have exams. I mean, I had my science GCSE, but at the time I was so focused on gym I didn't even care about that. You know, it's kind of funny because I passed my science, but I really don't know how I did because I didn't even have time to revise. And I was always sad and I was always depressed, and I used to cry a lot because I was exercising and not eating, and I was exercising so much. I was running about 3 hours every single day, hiking 2 hours, and I was not losing weight. I was staying at the same weight, and I was always hungry. I was starving, and I literally, when I was starving, I'd be like, why didn't I go to the gym because I'm starving? So I would go to the gym, and then I wouldn't lose weight. And then it got to the point where it was last summer holiday, and I pulled a ligament in my leg or something. Like I literally had a limp, and I used to come into school like walking like a weirdo, and some people pointed it out, most people didn't realise, you know, no one actually knew I had a problem. Like I used to big myself up like, oh yeah, giving health tips, oh I'm so healthy, I exercise, when in reality I wasn't healthy. I mean, I got an eating disorder, I had orthorexia. If you don't know what orthorexia is, it's when you always eat healthy, like you're so obsessed with the food you eat in order to be this ideal body weight or like lose weight, I don't know, but I had that, and it got to the point where I just wasn't eating, and I was crying if I ate, or I'd run 2 hours if I ate one thing, and nothing was happening. And then my leg was always hurting and I was limping, and I had to force myself to run in severe pain. It was so stupid. And then I got bulimia, however you pronounce it, and I was making myself throw up, and 3 out of the times I did that, blood came out of my mouth, and I knew I had to stop, like I had to, but it's like my mind couldn't process it. Like it was like, no, because you're going to get fat again and you're going to be ugly, and I was just so insecure. It's actually so pathetic. And of course, because I was so busy at the gym, I didn't have time to upload, and I didn't want to upload because I thought I was like too ugly to be on camera, or people hated me, or I was just this disgusting person who didn't deserve to live and stuff like that. And it was kind of funny because I used to go personal gym, and the guy actually barred me from the gym. He literally threatened to call my parents and was like, you're always at the gym, we can't risk you getting hurt because it would be on us. So then I was like, F you, I don't need you telling me, I work so hard, I exercise, I don't need to go to this gym. So then I went back to my regular gym, which was in Stockport, and because it's like quite a big gym, they don't really notice how many people are there or who's there that often. But yeah, I was always there, and I was just like ruining my health, and like I was always tired, my hair was falling out a lot because I wasn't eating, and yeah, so like I've got quite thin hair now compared to what I used to, because I just wasn't eating food and over exercising. And I was drinking, like the thing that I lived on was water. Like I was drinking water like it was like a drug or something, because water fills you up if you drink a lot of it. But you know, I didn't have energy, and the thing is, actually I did have energy, but my body was in starvation mode, and so it creates so much energy just to keep you alive for that one day. So my body burst all the amount of energy it had just so it could sustain me for that day, because it knew that like if it didn't do that, I would just fall and like drop dead or something. And you know, when I used to stand up, I used to get dizzy and things like that. And then my leg, I was having severe leg pain, so I had to go to the doctor. My mum forced me to. Of course I played it down. The doctor was like, listen, it's running, it's obvious, I don't know what's wrong with you, but it's obvious it's running, so just stop running. And I was like, what? And my mum was like, you're not allowed to run anymore. And then obviously like I had like a kind of mental breakdown when she said that, and obviously of course I didn't listen. But when I tried to run again, I like twisted my leg or something, and I was like, I could not run at all. So then after like a week's rest, like I went mental. Like, you know, when you have an eating disorder, it's like it's the only thing you can think about. And I was very depressed, and this was the summer holiday, last summer holiday, so like a year ago from now, and I was always crying. And then I was like, listen, I'm gonna run. I obviously didn't tell my mum. I told my mum I was going for a walk, and I ran around half an hour, because I could run half an hour without the leg pain, or like, but after I ran half an hour, I would get leg pain after it, but I was like, it's worth it. And then my leg kind of got better, and then I found veganism. My sister had been vegan before that for ages, but because I had my eating disorder, I was like, no, I'm not going to be vegan, because the one thing I look forward to is like half my chicken breast or whatever, because that's the one thing that keeps me throughout the day, knowing the fact that I can eat like a piece of chicken or like this much chocolate. So I was like, I'm not going to be vegan, that's so stupid. But then when I went vegan whilst I had orthorexia, because I thought, ooh, no meat, no chocolate, how skinny am I gonna get? So I went vegan, and I'm still vegan now, but after a month of being vegan, I realised I could eat unlimited amounts of food, like the abundance of fruit and carbs I could eat and have so much energy and exercise, and I didn't have to exercise to burn it off. I could exercise because I enjoyed it. It was really weird, and then I stopped. I stopped counting calories, and it was really hard, but I was like, no, because I'm putting good food into my body, and I'm not putting any of the processed fats, and I'm not putting like cow pus and things like that. I'm putting the things my body needs. And when I was exercising, it was so much easier to exercise. Like, it felt good, and I was like, oh, I don't need to exercise so much because I'm eating good food. And it all came as a realization. I was like, oh my god, being a vegan is absolutely great. And then I made the ethical connection, and I was like, right, I'm no longer vegan for health. Well, I'm not plant-based for health now. Now I can call myself a vegan because I know what happens as an industry is absolutely wrong. And I've been vegan for almost a full year now, and I can safely say that it helped me fight orthorexia and bulimia, eating disorder, mental conditions. You know, once I went vegan and ate lots of, like, 2,000 calories plus more than my actual diet of 500 calories or something. Actually 0 calories, because I would exercise and burn it all off and burn all my muscle. And I stopped, and once I stopped exercising as much and only like, I used to just run like half an hour a day, like 5 times a week, which I still do now because I'm training for a marathon, not because I have a problem. But I lost more weight, and it was really weird, and I was like, see, I don't need to force my body to do things it doesn't want. I don't need to starve myself, and I don't need to over exercise. And now running is something I look forward to. I wake up in the morning, it clears my head, and I love going to the gym. Like, before I was so focused on cardio, I didn't realise all my muscle was dropping away, but now I'm trying to get back into actual gym work. Like, I still run because I love running and it de-stresses me. I cycle too, but I'm also trying to do weights and stuff like that, stuff I didn't do before because I was so focused on just losing weight, because you lose weight through cardio, when in reality, if you weight train or build muscle, you actually like strip down all the fat, and that's what you want to do. Losing weight, it doesn't matter what numbers on the scale, because muscle weighs more than fat. It's about, you know, how you feel and how you look. Like, obviously it's not about all how you look, but you know, I feel good when I know that I look good. Like, now I eat what the hell I want, and I'll eat it feeling not guilty, feeling happy and loving how I look. Like, before I used to hate it. You know, I couldn't even look in the mirror, otherwise I'd just have a breakdown. I couldn't look at food because I'd go mental. But now it's like, I can look at food and look in the mirror and watch myself eat. God, it sounds really creepy. You know, another thing, I don't know if you've ever seen mukbangs or ASMR videos on YouTube, but when I had like my eating problems last year, I used to watch those before I went to bed for like 2 hours because I was starving, so I just watched other people eat food. I know, really weird, right? But anyway, so I just wanted to make this video to kind of tell you everything that happened, and like, I'm better now. Obviously I'm still going to struggle, but I'm better. And you know, I haven't really told that many people. I think two of my friends at school know. Most of my family doesn't even know. My parents don't even know the full depth in what was wrong with me. My sister knows, of course, because I tell everything, and my brother. But that's literally about like 4 or 5 people know. Like, sure, like, now I talk about it a lot more because I'm not ashamed. Like, I used to be so ashamed, but you know what, you shouldn't be ashamed, because I admit that I had issues last year, but I'm not ashamed of them, because if I didn't have those issues, I don't think I'd ever like actually go vegan or just like realize. And now, yeah, vegan is probably the best decision I've made in my entire life, and I highly encourage people to look into veganism, or like vegetarianism, is that a thing? Vegetarianism, is that a word? Or look into like being vegetarian, or just like cutting out meat or things. Of course, I'm not forcing you to, but obviously, you know, save the animals. It is for the animals. Before it was all about how I looked, but now being vegan is just about the animals and not about my body. Of course, it's about health too, because you know, there's so many positives of being vegan. So yeah. And now I'm really happy, and I'm always happy, and I always have energy, and I can eat whatever I want, and I really just want to start making YouTube videos again, because yesterday I went through all my comments and I replied to most of them, like all of them actually, and they were just all really sweet. There were like 1 or 2 rude comments, but everything was really sweet, and it made me feel really happy. Like, I know it sounds like I sound so fake right now, but yesterday I wasn't feeling myself, whatever that means, but I wasn't in the best mood, and I was just going through the comments, and it just, lifted my day. I felt extremely happy, and that's all thanks to you guys. And I'm just gonna do videos now on, and I just want to say thank you for everybody who's stuck by and like still watching this channel and things like that. And just out of interest, if any of you guys want to know how much weight I lost, I just weigh under, well, 2 months ago I weighed under 7 stone, but now because I've been building more muscle, I weigh 7.5 and sometimes 8 stone when I have water, so my weight fluctuates a lot. But like I said, I'm not focused on weight, and I will try and insert pictures. I think I'm going to do a video on weight loss just for those people who are interested in it, and how I sustain weight loss now, and like how I have more confidence, because I'm probably the most confident I've ever been in my entire life right now. So yeah, I'm going to do videos on that, and if you have any questions or comments, just comment down below. But like I said, I love you all. Like, you're probably just like one of the most important things in my life, because I remember doing YouTube and always looking forward to reading the comments. And yeah, it would just mean the world to me if you guys just left comments or questions, because I love talking to you all. It's just a really fun part of my day. And I hope this video explained a lot as to why I was gone, but I can safely say that I'm back again, and I look really forward to making videos. And of course, like ages ago when I said I was going to do that Q&A and giveaway, I'm going to do that now, but like, yeah, I'll just explain it in another video. But anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I really love you all. If you want, you can subscribe, you don't have to, but yeah, it would make my day if you just left a comment, because I love talking to you all. Anyway, bye.